Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on Rebel Moon Part 2. Okay, now, if y'all saw my Rebel Moon Part 1 video, you know that I was disappointed in it. I mean, I liked Part 1, I didn't love it. I wanted to love it, and I heard that the director's cut, which is 4 hours long, and why they didn't just release it in the first place, I've heard that it's better. So hopefully it will be. And when it comes out, I'll definitely rewatch it. But here we are, Part 2. And I was real excited for Part 2. I hoped that it would be great. And was it? Yes! I'm probably the only reviewer saying that this movie was good. I personally loved this movie. I liked it a lot better than the first one. Granted, it has problems. I get it, guys. I get it. I know that there is too much slow motion. You know, way too much. The whole movie was practically slow motion. And that's really the only thing that I didn't like about this second part. A lot of the reviewers have been saying, you know, how they didn't like the montage of the whole backstories of each person. I personally loved it. I liked to get to know these characters. Granted, I think they should have put that in Part 1, but it is what it is. And when I was watching it, I was digging it. And I thought that all of the graphics in this movie were impeccable. I mean, everything felt real. It felt lived in. Granted, I didn't need a slow motion of somebody culling wheat. You know, I didn't need that, picking up bags and... You know, I didn't need all that, okay? I understand, all right? But I thought the action sequences were really well done. And the final fight... I know some people are complaining about it. I liked it. I mean, maybe it's just me. Hey, granted, films are subjective. Everybody has their own opinions on them. And that's what makes movies great. Okay? And I'm kind of glad to be in the minority on this. Let everybody think that this movie was not any good. I'm fine with it. As long as I enjoyed it, that's all that really matters. Now, when the director's cut of Part 1 comes out, I'll watch, and then I'll watch the director's cut of Part 2, which is going to be an 8-hour event from what I understand, and I'm going to be here for it. You know, it felt like a very well done TV movie. You know, I didn't think these were movie theater worthy, but that's okay. You know, I mean, I had fun watching it when I was at home, and that's a great thing about streaming. Now, granted, I wanted more out of this whole story, guys. I was very disappointed in Part 1, and I'm still disappointed in Part 2 as far as, like, this being a pitch about Star Wars from Zack Snyder that Disney turned down and Netflix let him do. Gave him free reign, you know, and no time limit. He could do whatever he wanted to do, and this is what we got. It is kind of a letdown. So... take me saying that I loved this movie and thought it was great, I'm still disappointed in the whole Rebel Moon series altogether, you know, just because I wanted it to be more than what it is. But I was entertained while watching this Part 2, and hopefully Part 3 will be better. I really liked the robot in this, and a lot of people hating on him for waiting on the cliff and watching everything happen and then just coming in at the end. I kind of liked it. And the action sequences with him were done very well. When he dropped in the tank and threw the grenade and jumped back out, man, I was enjoying it. It felt Indiana Jones-ish, to be honest with you. But anyway, guys, that's just what I think. I liked it personally, and I'm glad that I liked it, especially after watching the reviews and everybody's kind of hating on it. Maybe that's why I liked it more than I probably would have if I wouldn't have watched reviews, because I went in with low expectations, and it wasn't as bad as I thought everybody was saying. So, take my opinion with a grain of salt. Like I said, I'm probably the only one out there saying that this is a good movie to watch, but have your own opinion about it. And if you don't like it, I understand, and I understand why. Just try to understand why I liked it. I thought it was well shot. I thought the acting was greater than the first one, and the action sequences were really entertaining, and I felt engaged the entire movie other than I did the first one. Anyway, that's just what I think, but it's really about what you think. Have you seen Rebel Moon Part 2? Do you plan on watching it? I really must know your opinion, good or bad. I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!